Mind programming.
It's very mind programming because the system is made to keep you busy, and it's not busy in a good way, like you're being productive. It's busy as in 9 to 5 mindset, and then of course with your 9 to 5 mindset, they will give you just enough to get you that down payment for your house. And if you get that down payment for your house, what does that really mean? You get that mortgage, and now you're locked. Even if you don't want it, you must maintain your mortgage payments, and then if you're doing that, now you can move up. Let's have a kid. Now you got to maintain the kid, the wife, the mortgage, the job. You better make your boss happy. Oh, politics in the office. I don't want to get involved there, even though in the back of the head now, all of our emotions are there. We know what we really want. We know that we do not agree.
Pretty much invisible handcuffs on the population.
That's what it is. Now imagine that. Now that's the past. We all know what that looks like because we've been in this work 9 to 5 system.
We're still in it.
We're still in it for what, the last 100 years or so. It's been like the 9 to 5 era, right? So, and we've seen the robotic mindsets of like, oh, don't push your politics on me because I just want to go focus on my mortgage. If I talk to you, you might get me fired. Okay, so the future version of that is, let's say 10 years from now, if we're having this podcast, I predict, and if we were pro-Trump, I predict that our social credit system would tear us apart. If we both have kids, our kids would be, sanctioned at the schools that they go to. Our Visa cards would be frozen. Our bank accounts would be frozen. That kind of stuff. And on top of that, right? Then you might say, well, I have friends. I'm a part of groups. I'm a part of strong groups that will support me as my bank account is frozen, as I get my points back up. Hold on. You would be considered a criminal or a domestic terrorist. And if anybody helps you, whether it's your neighbor or your family, they will lose points. And then
that would be terrible.
Yes. So to them, you would be a cancer to their lifestyle.
So do you think that the best solution against all of this is just to pull away from the government? Just like before World War One and World War II?
Oh, like have no government. Have no government?
Have no government. Be completely detached. Have like before we used to have like tribes here and there, and everybody looked after their own kind.
So what you're doing is you're actually explaining we're taking away big government to replace it with micro governments within a colony. Yeah.
Yes. Regions.
Yes. So like let's actually take a step back, and if you realize it, right, every different idea we're coming up with to provide some sort of solution to fight back with what's coming, it's all messy. It's all messy, and that's the point I think we want to get to today. Whatever is coming, it's gonna get messy. Period. It's gonna get bloody.
It's gonna get here regardless, pretty much.
No matter what. Because just imagine that. You're talking about this society. This society is going to push for a no government.
I highly doubt that.
We are now. Do you even want that? Right now, we are in the most emotionally reactive society, and you want to now take away government, which takes away rules and laws.
We will collapse. We will have complete anarchy. Fucking.
Thank you.
It's gonna be terrible.
Right.
Terrible.
Right. So which way do you want to lose is what we're basically trying to talk about today. Right.
So pretty much we're on a plane. We're on a plane and we're going to crash. The only thing we can do is brace for impact.
Right. And I think, again, it comes back to the math of it, right? It's almost like, is it not perfectly designed this way? Here it is, the fourth coming.